Retargeting to nurture old leads. Hi, everybody. My name is Roxanne Govari with Pamberley Realty here in San Diego, California, along with my partner, Leah. Hello, Leah.
Hi, Roxanne. Hi, everyone.
All right. So we are talking about teaching agents. I have been in the business of selling real estate for 25 years. I shouldn't say 25 years. I should say over 20 years so that I'm not dating myself, right? Mm. And a lot has changed in those 25 years, and a lot hasn't. Agents are still at the center of a transaction, and they are still basically making. They are still the people that make sure that that buyers and sellers are protected, and that their interest is aligned with what they're looking for. It is our job to make sure that the client is protected and the client has an excellent experience. And in order to make sure that happens, first we have to acquire clients, right? So let's talk about how we go about acquiring clients. Now, when you are talking about buyers and sellers and clients and working with people and helping them buy and sell, you're talking about leads. And because before they get to the point where they actually raise their hand and say, ready to go, they're leads. They're actually at the point where at that point they are raising their hand saying, I'm interested. And they're at that point a lead, not still a client. A client is somebody that actually trusts you, likes you, and wants to work with you. And normally, when we are talking about a client, we're talking about somebody that goes under contract with the agent. So at the surface level, they're only leads because the trust is not established yet. There's nothing in writing yet. So how do we go about to make sure we keep in front of those leads and convert them into buyers and sellers? So Leah, you are an expert in the technology field within our midst. So, what are some of the ideas that you are thinking of that we can share with our audience about retargeting and how to go about getting in front of old leads and nurturing them?
Yeah, so nowadays, Roxanne, technology is really amazed, so especially in real estate. So, when it comes to retargeting to nurture old leads, so we always stay top of the mind that our old leads, so our priority and our goal is this cold contacts. We need to turn this into warm opportunities, right, Roxanne?
Mhm.
So there is a lot of strategies nowadays, especially when it comes to social media. We
Mhm.
can use this Facebook ads, Google ads. We can also publish or advertise using YouTube, and also we can use email campaign.
Mhm.
So, for example, on Facebook ads and Google ads, YouTube, of course, we used this before. So, we make sure that we create content.
Mhm.
We make sure that we use a content that is targeting our, for example, our old client, past, whether it's a past client or a past buyer. And then we make sure that there is a call to action in every ads that we are creating. So, for example, there is a specific content and then a call to action. And then the goal of this ad is the target leads. They need to click the listing or click that button or engage to that post. And then they need to register their information or just ping their info, and then we got this into our CRM. It's just a notification that, oh, this person is active, so we need to get reconnected or to get attached again on that lead.
So I would say the very first thing that we want to do when we acquire a lead is to make sure that that lead goes into our contact management system, because
Mm-hmm.
almost every contact management system has some sort of either manual or automatic nurturing capability. And if we make sure that our lead is entered into our system, then from there we can set up some follow-up strategies that will assure us stay in front of our lead and stay top of mind.
Yes, Roxanne. So for example, on our system, on our CRM, we create this a lot of content, postcard, and then we deliver it on the specific neighborhood, and then they scan this QR code thing, and then they registered in our system, and then that is our time to follow up them. And then that is the another strategy, how we connect, how we do this cold leads into warm leads, and to
Mhm.
be opportunities in the future.
Yeah, exactly. So okay, so that's as far as retargeting is concerned. Now let's talk about timing, because I think timing is also really important, because if I'm raising my hand and I'm saying I want to buy in 6 months, right? Um, and you may say, well, okay, well, see you later. I'll talk to you in 6 months, and then we'll start showing you property. And that often leads to failure, because if you reach out to that lead 6 months from now, and chances are they don't remember who you are, or they've already bought. Thank you very much, but I'm already taken care of. I don't need you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. um timing in our ads is actually is serious. This is quite smart campaign strategy that we call, because for example, there is a lead that registered in our CRM. So on the first 7 days, that is the after interaction. So we can follow up regarding on the brand awareness or helpful tips, who we are, who is Roxanne, who is this agent. And then after 7 to 30 days, that is the urgency or sending follow-ups regarding on the testimonials, regarding on the highlights of the company, highlights of our listings. You know that we use Roxanne, our weekly report,
Yeah.
and then we follow up when it comes to text or a mass campaign email. And then of course, on the past 30 days, we we use this we can use these re-engagement offers. For example, like, what is your home worth? We offer a free consultation or home valuation. It's just we don't need to bombard our leads. For example, on the first day, getting give your address, we send this home valuation, and then on the second week, give your address, because nobody wants that. No, I
Nobody
mean
wants to be
nobody wants that.
bombarded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, and then also, it's really important to have this audience segmentation, just like we did. For example, there is a tag on our CRM, tag for sellers, tag for buyers, tag for open house who sign in on our listings. So we know how to send a mass email, mass text on a different tag, so that we know, we can track our mass email and mass campaign, so that it will not bombard our old database.
So this is what we were talking about this morning in our meeting. This is exactly that, right? Instead of
Yes.
instead of having a tag that says open house, you go with specific 123 Main Street open house. And that
Mm-hmm.
way, when you're sending messages to the leads that are tagged as open house, now you may be getting that to like 500 people, versus if you have 123 Main Street open house. Now you know it's only for those people that like this house, and they're the ones that are getting your notification, and you know that those people are interested in 123 Main Street, and so it's more targeted towards what they are interested in, and they may pay more attention to you at that point, right?
Yes, especially when we are sending weekly recaps, and of course, some helpful tips when it comes to agents. So we don't want to send it to the other tags, especially if the video itself is targeting the agents only.
So let's also talk about weekly recap, right? What is our program for sending out weekly recaps?
Yeah, so on weekly recap is it's important on a real estate on or an agent on realtors to send it on the in their database on our database, because we know saying weekly recap all the achievements, all the happenings on our end, we can share it to our people, because Roxanne, a lot of leads giving feedback on us. I miss Roxanne, how she shared I mean her Friday night food. So we
Mhm.
got a lot of feedback. So we can also attach or connect to the people that on our database, um, spreading our what happenings on real estate, our achievements, our successful or events, so
So
they know they
essentially,
are updated
weekly
also on
recap.
us.
So essentially, weekly recap is an email that we send once a week, that we tell our sphere and our leads and everybody that knows us, about what we essentially have been doing for the whole week,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is,
So yeah.
yeah. Now let me ask you this, because I'm thinking a lot of the times I'm getting something, but it's not personal. So if it's not personal, I'm not sure if I um, paid too much attention to it, right? So as good as retargeting with advertising is good, because you are getting in front of the person, I think retargeting in terms of personal touches are also very important to make sure that you secure the trust of the leads that you're going after, right? And I guess you could do those retargeting, personal retargeting, with phone calls, with texts, with email, with messengers of different types in different types of programs, right? And that is an addition to the retargeting that we're talking about on social media, of making yourself appear in front of the person's face without that personal touch,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
And
And yeah, Roxanne, I recently watched a short video. It's this woman is a businesswoman, and she is into sales. And then this a blogger asked her what is the sales that she's been up to. Is it the new sales strategy or the old sales strategy? And then she says, I am into old sales strategy. like phone calls, like phone calls, meeting appointments. And then she says, well, new sales strategies is also advantages and helpful nowadays, since we can use this social media, we can use this for our brand awareness. But she is into this old like phone system call, email, and appointment.
So basically there is an advantage to being on both sides, and there's a necessity to being on both sides. You can't um, favor one and not the other, and you can't ignore one. Yeah, you can't. You have to basically be in both places. You cannot ignore one or the other. Is
Yes.
that the fair statement?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would also say. All right, let's see what other points about this about this that we can talk about to our audience. So we went over setting up retargeting for Facebook, for Instagram, for YouTube, and and another thing that I'm thinking that is really, really also good is to provide market updates. Market updates
Yeah.
because they're relevant, right? There's something that your leads would appreciate, and also if on the buyer if they're on the buying side, if you're providing more inventory, then they may find something out of the inventory that you're providing that could be intriguing for them to actually go take a look. And if they're sellers and you're providing market updates, especially relevant market updates, then they can be like, "Oh, this looks just like my house," or and that will help them get into an area where the sale becomes more imminent because now they have more information,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes. So yeah, market update is one of the great idea when it comes to retargeting leads. Also, for example, new listings, testimonials, um, educational tips that we always do, like Monday motivational also, and lead magnet for what is their home value report. And also we implement also a long way before the video, sending video into BombBomb, share into social media, so that the people see you and they can start build trust the way you share ideas on social media.
Yeah, exactly. So good ideas, and I really like the idea of testimonials as well. And testimonials could be in a written form. Testimonials could be in a video form. Right? Either one would work great, and it would be something that you could share and create a lot of value. Yeah. All right, excellent. Any other thoughts or ideas that you think we didn't cover that we need to share with our audience?
I think that's all. That is the main for now, like creating creating um templates or content, sample of the descriptions, the ads, and then retargeting the main audience. And then yeah, I think that is.
Okay, so then in that case, let's share our information. So if you would like to give me a call, if you like to either have any questions that you want answered, if you want to be part of our mastermind group, if you want to be part of our team, there's my phone number, and I'm always happy to talk to you. There is my email address. You can reach out to us on our website. You can give me a follow on Instagram or on Facebook. And if you're thinking of joining our team, there is a website that you can reach out. You can check out and see the benefits of working with us and our group. And again, we mastermind every day within our team, and we cover some amazing topics, great education. So if you are interested to join one of our masterminds, please let us know. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please give us a 2 thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so that as we are posting updated videos, you have a chance to see us and you can join us. And we always appreciate your comments. If you are an out of area agent, we always appreciate your referrals. And if you're in San Diego and you want to be part of our team, there is where you go. Join Pemberley.com. Thank you so much and make it a great day.